The clock is ticking for the Bitcoin bulls to rescue their bull market. In this video, I want to show you where we are right now with the special TA that some of you all have already seen, which was so helpful during the last weeks and months to know what is going on and be prepared for everything. Also, I want to show you some altcoins with really promising charts in my opinion. And I want to answer the question, when is the best time to start the longs again? All right, guys, so you all know this chart by now, where I use my 144 moving average technique, which was really helpful during the last week. So I was able to say that we have to be bearish as soon as the 144 crossed this blue line here. This is the short-term support. And I said that we're going to reach this price level at least because this is the midterm support. And now that we crossed it, it's very likely to come down to this level at approximately $18,000 if the bulls can't rescue this bull market and they only have the first week of August. In yesterday's video, I recommend watching it because there I showed you why the first week of August. Today I'm going to give you a short update on that. But if the bulls are not able to get us above this level here, guys, and hold us above this level, then we're gonna see a failure of the 144 to get above this resistance. It's gonna turn back down, and then we're gonna reach this level down here. So currently, as you can see, it moved above this resistance. It is trying to find support on it, and then we might get a triangle move here, and at some point we will see a breakout. So this is something that is possible. Now going over to this long-term chart, this historical chart, in my opinion, which was unbelievable helpful for me to predict what is about to happen. And as you can see, currently we are below this rising wedge formation on the daily, on the weekly, on the monthly. This is a huge pattern. I'm not seeing anybody else talking about it. And currently, all that might be happening is a retest of the resistance here and then a rejection down to lower levels. And yeah, of course, like I said yesterday, the RSI breakout is looking nice, but it is too fast in my opinion. It is like, hey, I want you to buy me, I want you to long now, and then I'm gonna bring you back down and you have to take that loss. And as you can see on the daily chart, and this is the dangerous part here, guys, on the daily chart, we are reaching the midterm support and we will see the crossover approximately on the 2nd of August. So the 3rd of August might be the start of bearishness again. And I told you yesterday that currently I am much more bearish than bullish. And one of the reasons is this RSI that I've drawn here, the lines here, these 3 lines on the RSI on the weekly chart. And yesterday I showed you the power of it, and this was why I told you very early that I think we're going to see a big move soon, and it happened. And what is happening now is that we're getting a retest of this level here. So you can see this level is pretty important on the RSI, and if we get a rejection here, we will come down to these levels. And just to give you an idea of a rejection of this level, just take this one. You see we have 4 bearish weeks in a row and we get a retest of this level. So this is something that could easily happen if we see or get a rejection here. So this is something that we have to wait for. But like I said, next week is the week for the bulls. They have to break this level. And to answer the question when to start longs again, in my opinion, the best time, the safest time to start the longs again is to see Bitcoin above $45,500, to have a daily close above this level, then maybe a retest as confirmation, and then you can start your longs, because then we are above all the major resistance in my opinion, and currently we are below them. So longs doesn't make sense in my opinion. A daily close above $45,000 is the key for the longs in my opinion. Everything else is better for the short side. If you see a bearish pattern, a bearish candle, then you know what is going on, that we're getting a rejection here. And if we, for example, fall below 38,000, today it is 38,000, $700. If we have a close below this level, this is a dangerous moment for Bitcoin, because then we might see a retest of $35,000. So be careful with your shorts. This is all that I want to say. Also, to answer this question, so if you remember, this is my a chart where I try to simplify Bitcoin's movements. If you want to see a detailed analysis, a detailed explanation, please watch yesterday's video. But this is my golden box, and as you can see today we are still below this golden box, and this is at $43,000 approximately. As long as Bitcoin is not inside of this yellow box, without a daily close inside of this yellow box, then we can't talk about longs. In my opinion, we have to talk about shorts, because as you can see, this is a position where people like to short. We have huge corrections from this level, $43,000. So be careful with your longs as long as we are below this level. And if we fail at this level, I think we're going to see a retest of 35 or even $28,000 again. And just to remind you of what is all about, I'm creating these boxes for Bitcoin with all the historical movements to say when is it time to really be bullish on Bitcoin, and these yellow boxes or golden boxes are very important, and I think you can see much better on a weekly chart. So as you can see, whenever on a weekly chart we are able to get back inside of one of these yellow boxes with a weekly close, then it starts to really get bullish. Everything else is only rejection, and not only because we have a move inside of this yellow box, it doesn't mean that we have the power to stay inside of this box. So we really need a weekly close for that. And this is what happens: weekly close, then we see some movement, weekly close, we see some movement, but everything else, as you can see, is only rejection here. So we have to be very careful for that. All right, now I hope I answered the questions for Bitcoin. So this is what's going on, and I want to show you now some really promising altcoin charts, and I have 2 or 3 altcoins where I say the charts are looking just amazing. All right, so this one is Ocean. Like many altcoins, Ocean had a pretty heavy correction here, as you can see, but what I like here is this double bottom on the daily chart, and I think if Ocean is able to have a daily close above 50 cents, it's time to be bullish on Ocean, so definitely check that one out. Then we have Tether. Tether has a nice declining trend line. This also might be some kind of a head and shoulders reversal here, and I think at some point it's going to break this resistance with a daily close above it, and then I think that Tether will come up to higher levels and maybe retest $10 again. So definitely keep an eye on that one, because Tether is also one of those coins that a lot of people are bullish on. Also, you could say that this is kind of a double bottom or a higher low here, and as you can see, the price is really trying to come back up here above these levels. Then we have NEO, NEO also with a double bottom here, and I think that if NEO is able to get a daily close above 37 or let's say $40, then NEO is also able to come back up to higher levels like $70 or $100. So this is also looking good, but we need a daily close above 37 or let's say, like I said, $40. Chainlink is one of those that a lot of people are bullish about, talking about $1,000 and so on. Currently it is at $20, and as you can see, it fell below this rising channel on the perpetual chart, which is not a good sign, but something that could happen is to get a retest at least of this resistance here, so something around $30, maybe a rejection of the 144 moving average on a daily chart. And right now, in my opinion, there might be a rejection up here in this zone, right? There might be a rejection, and so we might get a higher low or a double bottom before it actually breaks out. So but you should definitely watch this one, because I think as soon as we get a daily close back inside of this rising channel, so currently it would be above $31, I think this is very bullish for Chainlink, and we might see a test of $100. Kava is also not looking bad. The chart is not looking bad, making higher lows here and retesting the $5.60 level. And I think that when it has a daily close above this level, you can be bullish on Kava. This chart also might look like a W, so I think that it gets really bullish if Kava gets above a daily close above $8.23. Then I think that it will really go up to $10 and $15. I think these are the targets for Kava then. Cardano, also like Chainlink, a lot of people bullish, but it is moving inside of this horizontal channel, and it found support here. It's showing us double bottoms, triple bottoms, whatever. So I'm really excited to see what Cardano is able to do with all the bullish news coming, with the community behind it, with Hoskinson and so on. So it is really trying to find support on the dollar, which really makes sense for Cardano. And I think that as soon as Cardano is able to get a daily close above $1.50 the next time, this will be the time when we will see a retest of this all-time high above $2. So keep this price target in mind: daily close above $1.50. A daily close below the dollar, this would be very bad in my opinion for Cardano, and a sign of weakness. So very careful on that one if we fall below the dollar. Then we have the Origin protocol, and what I like about this chart is that that it found support on this very important level at 50 cents. So currently it is above this level, and I think that as soon as Bitcoin is able to get above $54,500, a daily close above that, then all altcoins will come back. They will have massive moves up. They will come back up to these levels, I'm pretty sure of that, and retest their all-time highs. And so this is for every altcoin in my opinion, but these charts look the best. I think they will really have explosive movements, and Origin is really looking good here. So definitely keep an eye on that one. And now we come to one of the most bullish charts that I've seen currently, and this is this W chart of Bitcoin Cash on the daily chart. As you can see, and look at what is going on today. Keep this one in mind, because I'm going to show you a chart where I said that something like this could happen. But look at this chart. I think Bitcoin Cash will pump heavily as soon as it has a daily close above $50. Keep in mind, Bitcoin Cash has only a total supply of 21 million coins like Bitcoin. So there is this supply and demand game going on, like everybody is talking about it with Bitcoin. And I think that $50 is an amazing entry for such a well-known project out there. And this chart really looks like if something big will happen with Bitcoin Cash. And so you should definitely keep an eye on that one. Coming to XRP, guys, I think XRP has a really good looking chart here. As you can see, it is above this resistance here with a daily close. We might see a retest here, and if this retest is positive, I tell you, it will test the dollar, and if it gets the daily close above the dollar, guys, then something big will happen with XRP. And although a lot of people hate XRP because it's working with the financial traditional financial system with the banks and so on. It doesn't matter. We want to make money with XRP because this is okay for us, in my opinion, and we have a double bottom here, and it is above this resistance. This resistance is pretty important for XRP. This is a very important resistance for XRP, and if you have a daily close above or below, this is important, and currently we are above. So I wouldn't be surprised to get a pretty nice move after a positive retest here. So like I said, this is the target here. So if you see it staying above 68 cents, guys, with a daily close, this is a very good sign in my opinion. But currently I wouldn't be surprised to see it coming down and maybe, yeah, bouncing here a little bit up and down before it really breaks out. It all depends on Bitcoin, like I said. Now showing you another really heavy chart in my opinion. Why? If you remember Bitcoin Cash, look at that. Right, this is what happened with Bitcoin Cash, and today making, I don't know, something like 50% or so, a pretty heavy move. But look, it comes from the bottom here. It really comes from the bottom here. As you can see, this heavy move, this W, of course, needs to have a higher low here. So we have the low here, we have a higher low here, we get a W, and then we get massive moves up. And now look at DIA. DIA is currently at the bottom. It shows us a double bottom, right? It is at support. It shows us a double bottom, and so I really wouldn't be surprised to see something really heavy happening with DIA during the next days. I'm not saying tomorrow, but during the next days, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, really seeing it pumping heavily out of this support. So one more time, Bitcoin Cash. Imagine Bitcoin Cash was here giving you a double bottom and you've entered here. Well, this would be not bad, right? This would be not bad. So let's have a look here. So if you entered here today, you're at 165 or currently at 126%. And if we go to DIA and we say DIA will do something similar with current price, and we're coming up to this level, this gives us a 200%. Not bad, not bad. And if I'm wrong, well, risk reward ratio is not that bad currently. So I think that it really makes sense. But of course, this also depends on Bitcoin. But I am very bullish on DIA because the DeFi space is coming back. We had DeFi, then we had NFT, and now people are again looking at DeFi. So I could imagine DIA to really take off because also the chart is looking bullish, and we're getting some really nice support here, and we are still down at support. So if it takes off, we can take huge gains with us. So yeah, this is it, guys. 18 minutes. I hope it's short enough. But yeah, I think you get some really nice altcoin opportunities, and also with Bitcoin, like I said, first week of August. I recommend watching yesterday's video with a detailed analysis. And guys, join our Discord community. If you're an experienced trader, if you like bot trading, we have an amazing bot trading group there, which have built their own bot. And yeah, definitely take a look. They also started their own YouTube channel. And they're bringing amazing content, also with bot setups and so on. So I think bot trading is the future, and so they're doing everything right with working on it right now. So yeah, definitely join. You find the link for our Discord channel in the description. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you soon. I'm really trying to bring more regular updates because I think these are very important days. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Bye.